Hello everybody, my name is Poocherz, and I play a female human hunter on the Echo Wilds US server, and I would just like to take this time to say hi. This is a new channel I'm starting, um, completely devoted to helping people get better at WoW in PvP. I mean, I might do like boss strats if people actually ask for it, but I don't really raid that much anymore, so this will mostly just be about like doing arenas, and yeah, I really want to focus on helping people with this channel, so feel free to ask any questions if you see this video and something interests you. So today I'm going to be talking about my macros. Mind you, all the macros that I'll be showcasing, except for a few of them that are my main attacks, will have to do with adding 2 stop castings at the beginning. I will briefly overview any that use anything else in it, but like, you know, with my kill shot, that has 2 stop castings in it, but it also cancels my deterrence. So that if I really need to kill somebody and I'm in deterrence, it'll cancel deterrence and I can kill them. So that's really nice. As for aspect management, I know this is a bit different than killing people, but I guess it has to do with it. Here's the aspect macro I was using in arenas. This really allows you to, you know, use your aspect when you really want to use them, so that if you get the chance to free cast on someone, or hard cast I should say, with aspect, or with steady shot, you can just go into aspect of the hawk and steady shot and get the most amount of damage off, or if you're being chased, obviously go into aspect of the fox. I was using this for a while, but I'd find myself forgetting about it and staying in aspect of the fox, or vice versa, and running away and trying to cast steady shot, but then realizing almost too late sometimes that I wasn't in aspect of the fox anymore. So I countered that dilemma with this. These 2 macros I'm about to show you are, it's slash cast aspect of the hawks and slash cast steady shot. This basically casts steady shot and aspect of the fox. It'll keep aspect of the fox running, and because of a certain detail that I'm going to go over, which is this. Right here you can see that I added in an exclamation point before aspect of the fox. Adding exclamation points before anything, basically, in a macro, basically makes it so that it can't be disabled, I want to say. Like, so it basically makes it so if I'm spamming this key really hard, it won't take aspect of the fox off. It'll just keep reapplying it. Then I, you know, mitigate my damage and stuff. Why did I say mitigate? That's stupid. Doesn't even make any sense at the moment. But with an aspect of the hawk and a Chimera Shot. I also have this macro for aim shot. I don't know where it is, so I guess I just lied to you and told you I did, but I don't. I will make that after this video is done, but yeah. On that same note, here's my flare macro. It basically just, I can spam this button as hard as I want, and it won't take away the reticle. So if I'm sapped, I'm just spamming this as hard as I possibly can, and you know, yeah. The only way to cancel it, I guess, is to right-click. That'll take it off. So that's, yeah, just really useful for me because I like to spam buttons. Here's my monkey stun macro. This'll cast bad manner if I have my pet out, or if my monkey pet out, and if I have my spider pet out, it will cast web. I find this really useful because it allows me to macro it to my bars, and I don't know, it's just kind of more visual for me, so I can, like, it's just, I don't know, it's where I need it to be, and it's nice. So here is my silencing shot macro. This will stop casting twice, so that if I'm casting that, it'll cancel it and silencing shot. And what it'll do is, if I'm not holding down shift, it'll just silencing shot wherever I'm targeting. If I'm holding down shift, it'll silencing shot my focus. This is really great because if you're doing arenas and you want to get it off, you know, you don't want to like click on the arena frame or something, or you don't want to like click on them, especially if it's in a crowded situation. or even if you just like can't afford the time to like click on the focus frame if it's right next to where you are, it's just like boom, like hit it and keep applying pressure, because I don't know, I think it's really useful and I add that in with a lot of stuff. Here's the same thing that I just showed you, except with Scatter Shot. This is really useful for scatter trapping healers without you know, having to like untarget the person you're trying to tunnel or something like that. Now onto my defensives. Here's just stop casting twice with Deterrence. Yeah, just stop casting in case I'm like casting a steady shot and someone charges me or opens on me. And that's how that does it. Stop casting with wing clip and disengage, and then I yell swan dive. I don't actually yell, but yeah. So like, yeah, if I'm close enough to them, it'll wing clip them. Oh, that's a great idea. He's immune to wing clip, derp. But yeah, so if I'm close enough, it'll wing clip him. Don't know why I didn't wing clip him. Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, it's really useful if like warrior charges you and you just want him to be like that much slower. He can just kind of like, you know, I'll probably also apply concussive shot, and so that's just one more slow that renders him kind of really immobilized. Yeah, and then here's Feign Death. I only put one stop casting on this because I found that if I have two stop castings and I try and spam this really hard, it'll like cancel the effect of it before it's done its job, I guess, because like if I'm trying to interrupt a fear that's being cast on me, I'd like and find myself spamming that really hard, and then it would stop my Feign Death before the effect had time to interrupt the fear, so I'd get feared anyway even though I popped Feign Death, and it's just really dumb. So I didn't want to make that mistake anymore, obviously. So here's my cooldowns macro. Use 14, rapid fire and roar of recovery. Use 14 is, this is the 14 slot. I don't know why it's the 14 slot, but it's the 14 slot. This is where I always put my on-use damage, damage trinkets for all my tunes, because so I don't have to adjust this macro for like entering the specific name, like Ruthless Gladiator's Badge of Conquest or whatever. So I don't have to change it whenever I get a new trinket. So yeah, that's fun stuff. Roar of Recovery, if you don't know, just restores 30 focus over 9 seconds. It's an ability from your pet. It's on a 3-minute cooldown, and it's really nice. My last macro I'd like to showcase, which is something I think not a lot of people know about, to be honest, but it's like probably one of the most OP things that a hunter can do in 2s. Especially 2s if you're running double DPS, because this is just amazing. If you end up getting opened on by 2 rogues, and they both dance on you, you're dead, right? But this macro, basically, it reduces that chance, because Roar of Sacrifice, if I don't hold down shift, it'll just cast it on me, and if you don't know what Roar of Sacrifice is, it disables you from being hit by critical strikes at all. So those 2 rogues dancing on you that are spamming ambush can't greet you with ambush, and that's, instead of hitting you for 40k, it'd only be hitting you for 20k, and that can make all the difference in the world in 2s when you don't have heals. Yeah, once again, if I'm holding down shift, it'll cast it on my healer, and I won't have to like target her, blah blah blah. This is the same thing for my Master's Call macro. If I don't hold anything down, it'll just cast Master's Call on me, but if I do hold shift down and use it, it'll apply the Master's Call effect onto the ranged DPS, or sorry, the melee DPS. In this case, this would be the rogue that I was doing 2s with a few days ago. And yeah, it's these are all my macros, and these are really good, and if these helped you, please rate it with good things in mind, I guess, and like the video, because that'd be really awesome, and even subscribe if you want to see more cool hunter videos in PvP. I'll be doing my UI setup next week, and the add-ons I use for my marksmanship hunter, and as well as be showing you guys how these macros are very effective in PvP scenarios, because I'll be doing some 2s. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a good day.